You may be seated. Finally sit here today. For some, this road has been fairly smooth, but for others, it's been a very bumpy road with lots of ups and downs, laughable moments and tearful moments. I know in my own nursing education, I cried a lot. But you've made it, and I want you to know how proud we all are of you, of how you've become caring, skilled individuals that you are today. So what does it mean to be a nurse? Melody Chevronek said it very well. Being a nurse means you will never be bored, you will always be frustrated, you'll be surrounded by challenges, so much to do, so little time. You will carry immense responsibility, but very little authority. You will step into people's lives, and you will make a difference. Some will bless you, some will curse you. You will see people at their worst, and you'll see people at their best. You will never cease to be amazed at people's capacity for love, courage, and endurance. You will see life begin and end. You will experience resounding triumphs and devastating failures. You will cry a lot. You will laugh a lot. You will know what it is like to be human and to be humane. So we gather here today to honor this group of hardworking, determined, successful group of graduates. Today, these graduates will say goodbye to some of the most challenging days of their lives and begin preparations for a start of a new career. For many, this is a long-awaited dream come true. Graduates, we celebrate you. We commend you on all the hard work, the long hours spent completing this intense program. We commend your passion, your spirit, and your determination. It is these qualities that have led you to this point where we can now slow down a moment and celebrate. So we celebrate not only what you've achieved, but we also celebrate what holds in your future. So graduates, you're prepared to do great things. This is your day. Congratulations to you all. And now I'd like to bring Professor Goral up to the stage.
Honor Society. Alpha Delta Nu is a nationally recognized honor society for nursing students in the associate degree programs. Everyone in this room is well aware of the intense requirements to enter and successfully complete the nursing program. If no one else, the students know it very well. Alpha Delta Nu also recognizes academic excellence in nursing students, the pursuit of advanced degrees, and the ongoing continuing education needed in the profession of nursing. Now, to be considered for entry into Alpha Delta Nu Honor Society, the nursing student is selected in the third semester of their nursing study. Prospective or provisional members are reviewed according to criteria that must be met, and then these requirements include: first, the student will maintain a cumulative grade point average of 3.0 or above, earning a grade of B or better in each nursing course without previous failure or withdrawal. Secondly, the student will demonstrate integrity and professionalism on campus and in their clinical experiences. Lastly, the provisional student members will also select, plan, and execute a community project, healthcare related, to educate members in the community. This requires the full membership to be involved. The project is above and beyond what the students are expected to do in their usual course of study. Graduates who will be inducted today as members of Epsilon Chapter of Alpha Delta Nu have successfully met these criteria. They did so with intelligence, leadership, integrity, collaboration, and they certainly did it with integrity. So at this time, I would like to invite the officers of Alpha Delta Nu Epsilon chapter to the podium for induction. Amanda Ashlock. So sorry. Rosie Soltaro. And Rosie is president of the Epsilon chapter. And with that, it's my pleasure to introduce Rosie to talk about the membership's choice of their community education project.
Good afternoon, everyone. Pull out my little notes. So as president of the Alpha Delta Nu Society, I want to thank you all for coming and celebrating this momentous day. I think all of us have been counting down the hours at this point. Last semester, we came together as a group to raise funds for the MS Society. And not only to bring awareness to the ways to donate to this particular society, but also to provide some education about MS to those on our campus. We set up a booth right out here, and we gave information. We also did a raffle as part of our fundraiser. At the end of our project, we also participated in a walk. We did that here. It was a little chilly that morning, but all of my fellow classmates were wonderful, and we went out there and did that. I think our overall project was a success. I think it's very important to find something and stand by it, and I think we all did that very well. I think what we took away was very valuable. This group of brilliant people came together to develop this plan that allowed us to make a difference in some way. I'm honored to have stood alongside my fellow Alpha Delta Nu members, for they are wonderful, brilliant people that soon will be wonderful, brilliant nurses.
All right, so at this time, we're going to call the Honor Society members up to receive their pins. Heather Bachman.
Devin Klingen. Jennifer Collier. And Timothy Pinky.
Sorry, Trenton. Otherwise, I wasn't going to get a picture of him because she's standing up.
I'd just like to say one more thing. I want to thank my class as a whole, but the Alpha Delta Nu members. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Thank you for helping with this project. It meant a lot to me. Thank you.
Up and share some reflections.
Hello. Well, I made it. How about that? Who would have guessed? Whether it took us 3 years, or 4 years, or 5 or 6, we're here. It's been a ride. So much has happened, I know, in my own life, and I've seen so much happen in each of yours. It's kind of hard to believe that we're here. The first semester, I feel like we're all just a bunch of scared kindergartners wondering if the fourth semester kids were going to beat us up. Yet none of us really knew what to expect that first day in Professor Oral's class. We scanned the room with wide eyes, maybe a little scared, wondering what was going to happen. Some of us were lucky enough to make friendships before we got there and had somebody that we could lean on from day one. Others maybe weren't that lucky, but I'm sure we were all wondering the same thing. What are the next 2 years going to be like? That first week, we were inundated with information, assignments, and deadlines, and I'm sure some of us were beginning to wonder whether or not we were going to make it. Others steeled ourselves for the coming challenges, and none of us could have anticipated what was going to happen. It's been a helter-skelter ride on a crazy train of emotion and mental breakdown. Every day, waking up, thinking, geez, if I could just make it through this day, maybe tomorrow will be easier. Coming to class, and inevitably someone asks you if you've looked at the assignment for next week, and you think to yourself, I didn't even look at the assignment for tomorrow. Well, with that, I think we owe all the professors a huge thank you. How did you put up with all those crazy type A personality, obsessive nursing students? Every day I've given you the 3rd degree. Did you grade our papers yet? Did you finish the study guide? When are you going to have that next module open? Can I turn this in late? Can I turn it in early? Can you please put me ahead of your family, your friends, and whatever personal life you think you deserve? This is my life, and I need you right now. Well, in nursing school, every moment feels like an eternity, and no amount of time ever feels like it's enough. Projects, deadlines, tests, quizzes, papers, it all adds up, and you feel like your mind just might break underneath the pressure. Coming home from what felt like the worst test you've ever taken, not having time to even grieve over it, because you have a huge test again the next day or two. So you start studying, maybe occasionally smashing your face into the book you're reading. All while clicking refresh 37 times on the window you have open to see if that test grade's come up yet. And then something miraculous happens. You realize you passed. Or maybe you realize you didn't. But in all those times, we had our friends and our families and each other. They were with us. Through all those sleepless nights and those tear-stained mornings, I think they deserve a huge thank you for standing by us and being there. I wasn't there with each of you, but I know each of us had more than one argument with a loved one over whether or not we needed to look over those lab values for the 811th time. When really they just wanted us to, maybe put the book down and spend time with them or someone else that we loved. They're the real MVPs. Without them, we wouldn't be here today. Without those people that supported us, encouraged us, and were there for us. Your mere presence in our lives was the glue that held us together. It's been a long and arduous road, yet we're here. And this graduation is as much about your faithfulness and dedication to us as it is our own. Thank you for loving us when we weren't maybe so lovable. When you start telling people you're going to go to nursing school, all the way up to that first moment you sit in the chair, everyone has something they want to say about it. You get every range of input from how amazing a nurse you're going to be to because you're so loving, kind, and caring and thoughtful, to those that would squelch the melody of that sound of passion dying to be set free. No matter what anyone told you, whether they were a friend or family member, a doctor, a CNA, or a nurse that triaged you in the ER, nothing could have prepared you for what you experienced in these last 2 years. We were there for each other every day, and we've become kind of a family. Because no matter how many times you may have wanted to punch me in the face, we've always been there for each other. And in a family, you don't always agree, and maybe you have an intuitive way of pushing each other's buttons, yet at the end of the day, you're there for each other, and you love each other, no matter what happened earlier today.